Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Well, one thing is certain. Anyone who looks at Draymond Green's scoring is missing his impact. Last season, Green had the most 15-plus assist games in NBA history by a non-guard. And he averaged more assists and more rebounds than he did points. And his defense, of course, remains All-NBA. Guys?
What a unique player. And defense is his calling card for sure. David, thank you. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And I think for the Hornets, they're moving in the wrong direction. The good news, though, it's still early in the season. A lot of games left to be played, plenty of time to turn things around.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Wiseman's out there with Wiggins. And for the Hornets, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Up in the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. And it's Harrell in at the 5 down low. I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head, right, during his first few NBA games.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. In many ways, rookies are drinking out of a fire hose. I mean, from the time summer league starts, training camp, and now you get into the season, the games are coming, new places, new teams, scouting reports, all of that. It can be a bit overwhelming. And regardless of your talent level, every young player has to go through it and figure out how he can best handle the transition.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, something, Greg, we can't take for granted. It's nice just to see Klay Thompson out on the floor.
No doubt, Kevin. And, you know, the NBA is just a better league with a healthy Klay Thompson. Makes this team more fun to watch. Good for humor and one incredible performance a year.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Hayward outside. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
Yeah, and they put up a goose egg last year when they played this team twice.
And you look back at those games, just a one-sided affair between them.
Ball against Curry. Pass to Hayward. Harrell with it. Shot clock at 5. Here's Rozier. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Razor-sharp focus there from Rozier earned him that trip to the line.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot. Well, a lot of people were nervous about Rozier's contract. Signed for big money with the Hornets, but he has more than earned it.
You know, at the time, a lot of fans thought it was too much for him, Greg, but to Rozier's credit, he's improved since he inked that deal, and now it's looking like a cap-friendly contract.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Back to Bridges. No good that time. Great tee that time from Green. Thompson against Rozier. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Solid interior defense, but Wiggins with the body control to adjust. Nicely done.
Outside ball. There's the pass to Rozier, and he makes that one. Rozier's got 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A fader. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ball kicks to Hayward. Inside. Here. Oh,
man. Very few guys throw it down with as much force as Harold does. That's a dynamic play above the rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Where he finds Wiseman. Outside, Green. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Takes it off the glass.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts. Clearly feeling it.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They trail by 3. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
And he makes the first.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
He hits both from the stripe.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former 1st overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Rozier looking around, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Thompson. 9-point game his last outing. Over Rozier. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trailed by 3. On its way from Hayward for 2. Draymond Green pulls it in. Vicious to Curry. Pass to Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Thompson's got 7 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Green driving the lane. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Your honeybee. Your honeybee.
Looking now at the numbers for Terry Rozier. Good season for him last year. Around 20 points per game last season. 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Half jumper will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Pools checked in for Klay Thompson. Hayward outside. Shot clock at 6. Can they get it? Wiggins with the block.
Great read that time by Wiggins, anticipating the shot. Sends it out with return to sender postage.
Here's Curry. Here's Wiseman. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Harris shoots it in.
And you cannot leave anybody open on balls, team, because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Passes it to Curry. That's tipped, and the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Ball against Curry. Basket good. Curry's got his third basket of the night.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Hayward. 14 points from him the last game against Orlando. On the wing, Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rozier. That shot is off. The Warriors go the other way. And a wide open look here for Wiggins from outside off the mark. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. It's a 10-point game. Here's Green. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's Curry with the drive. Yep, that one goes. 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Hayward outside. Wiggins with the block. And he's able to get it back.
And putting in work on the defensive end. Wiseman's swat providing a spark to his team.
Poole, no good. Hornets trail by 12. And at the top of the key, Bridges. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Down low, Here's Poole. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the Hornets call time here.
And something we've seen the last few years, box and ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
On the floor now for Charlotte. The Warriors also with a sub. Kuminga's checked in. Oubre finds Thomas. Now Martin. Goes back up. They get it back. Over to the left wing. Washington passes to Oubre. Over Wiggins. Clock at 6. Oubre, good.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. Sign of a skilled offensive player.
Curry against Thomas. Kuminga kicks to Curry. No good with the wing jumper. Hornets trail by 10. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Thomas. Back to Martin. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Martin's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. Curry deciding where to go with it. The three from Poole. Buries it from three-point range. Poole's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Warriors leading by 11 outside Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now, here's Thomas. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Boy, love the confidence Thomas has. Feels like he can score from anywhere, even deep inside the paint.
Kuminga the pass to Poole. Thomas against Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation on that rejection.
Poole with the steal. To the middle. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. And that's 13 points for Stephen Curry.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Thomas dishes to Oubre. Fires the 3. Wiseman with the rebound. Warriors leading by 14. Wiggins. Here's Kuminga. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Now, here is Martin. That one, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Kuminga kicks to Curry. Takes the 3. And no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Wiggins passes to Poole. Now here's Curry. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
30 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thomas inside, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
No stopping Thomas there. He's so good at angling his body on these physical finishes.
Now Curry. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. The pass to Kuminga. And it's off from three-point range. It's been all about step. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. He dictated the pace of the entire quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group, and he does it so well.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back and tall enough to shoot over some guys. So that's one of my moves.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Warriors.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Payton is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Thompson, and it's Porter. And at the three, the small forward. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective until my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. That free throw good from Thompson. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes in your mind those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
And so Thompson nails both of them.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
Now here's Oubre. Washington passes to Martin. 6 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Martin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Porter. Payton left side. Golden State moving the ball around. Kuminga dishes to Thompson. Pulls from the top of the key. A shot off that time. And the Hornets now going the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul. Ball's checked in for the Hornets. On defense, the Warriors. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. There's the dish to Plumlee. Outside for Martin. A three-pointer, no good. And it's Porter with the ball for Golden State. Payton, good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's Martin following the score by Golden State. Passes it to Plumlee. The kick out to Ball. And he's good on the three ball. Ball's got 5.
Well, I like the fact that this is something Ball continues to work on, that deep shot of his. He knows he's got to be a threat from deep to expand his game.
And he overshot that one, missing.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Warriors leading by 15. You know, Greg, sometimes it's just hard to quantify defense, but some new age metrics really value Mason Plumlee.
And there's a stat called defensive box plus minus that measures how good your team is with you on the floor. Year in, year out, Mason Plumlee is top 20 in the league, proving his overall effect on a game on the defensive end.
Oubre, nice D from Porter. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Kuminga throws it down.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 22-point game against Orlando.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Poole, the pass to Kuminga. Back to Poole. Thompson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 12.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Now here is Martin. Outside, Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
The first one falls.
Boy, what a path for LaMelo Ball. I mean, he played in Lithuania and New Zealand while he was a teenager, and eventually the 3rd overall pick of the 2020 NBA draft.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. Bridges comes in for Washington. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Oubre. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Martin. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Now, here's Bridges. After the miss from Klay Thompson. 5 on the clock. Here's Ball. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Payton drives in. Green breaking loose. The shot by Payton, no good. Hornets trail by 16. Bridges finds ball. Here's Harrell.
That was special. Boy, that's a forceful, intimidating slam by Harrell. He dared the defense to try to stop him there, and I don't think they wanted to.
Now here's Green. And here is Poole. Baden outside. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Stephen Curry's checked in for Golden State. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. They trail by 14. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Clippers.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Ball, the pass to Harrell. Hayward up top, guarded by Porter. Hayward against Porter. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Clock at 4. No one covering. Rozier's got 7.
Hayward really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
They double team Curry. Pass to Thompson. Another 3 for Golden State.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors leading by 16, and so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman comes in for Gary Payton, and Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Porter. Thompson the bounce pass. Curry with him. Bridges covering. And the basket by Curry. 17 points in the game.
Tell you what, it's just one of those nights where Curry finds a rhythm and just keeps on flowing. This show never gets old.
Now here's Hayward. Back to Harrell. Wiseman with the rebound.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Typically an efficient ball handler using only what he needs. Wiggins with the savage move that time.
So it's the Hornets now. The Warriors making the shot.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Thompson surveying the floor. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
To the inside. It's stolen by Wiseman. Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
checked in for ball. Here is Thomas. And there's the pass to Bridges. Here's Hayward. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And it's Rozier missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now, here's Bridges. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Rozier against Thompson. Pass to Wiseman. On the wing, Wiggins. Clock at 6. Shoots it. And the Warriors miss again.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Wiggins thrived as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
Rozier finds Thomas. Offensive rebound. Harrell. And Harrell shoots it in.
Yeah, this is how Harrell stays efficient in boosting the scoring average. Extremely active on the offensive glass.
Curry against Thomas. Back to Wiggins. And he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 6 in the quarter. And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulders.
And that mental aspect impacts players. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Now, here's Rozier. He's coming off a 19-point game against Orlando.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Curry. After the basket by Montrezl Harrell, passes to Wiseman. Back to Curry. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
You know, at close range, Curry has a plethora of shots. You simply can't allow him to get those looks.
Rozier, the pass to Hayward. Kicks it to Thomas. Shoots over Curry. The Warriors pull it in. And here's Golden State. They're on an 18-6 run. And it's Green with the jam.
And this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
Thomas surveying the D. Hayward passes to Harrell. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you know, for Harrell, it's just been one of those special nights. He's feeling the love and making it happen at the offensive end.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wiggins has got 11 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, opening up a huge gap. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He ended up with 19 points, 3 rebounds, and a crazy number of assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And big fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
I know teams love to rely on the three these days, but you got to know when to get away from it. They didn't, at least throughout the first half. Hopefully they're making the adjustments, but sometimes teams just get stubborn.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side,
my brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Curry has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Out in the wings for them, Rozier and Hayward. Bridges out there with Harrell, and it's Ball in at the one. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Harrell. Unable to get that one. Good D by Thompson. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Curry is inside. He's covered by Ball. Wiggins inside the line. No good off the front iron.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Here's Hayward. Banked in off the glass. Hayward's got the first points of the second half here for Charlotte.
I love the change of pace you see from Hayward. It makes him hard to defend off the dribble.
Thompson passes to Wiggins. Off target from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hayward can hit.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Thompson dishes to Curry. Kicks it out to Wiggins. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Wiggins has got 14 points. Hornets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Ball up top, guarded by Curry. Bridges right side. The three, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Now here's Ball, following the miss by Draymond Green. Ball, the pass to Bridges. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Bridges, in some ways, to me, is a throwback player. He's a 6'6" forward and does a little bit of banging down low. Actually, a lot of banging down low.
Thompson finds Curry. No good from outside. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Bridges against Wiggins. Bridges passes to Hayward. And that one is off. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Wiggins, and another field goal in this total, making 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And you know, for a big man, I think Green is one of the better dime droppers in the league. I mean, he's a true point forward who has excellent vision and sees the floor well.
They grab their own miss. Here's Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 11.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Here's Thompson, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A relentless effort from Klay Thompson. He gets the foul and pushes right through for an and 1.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. Plumlee, he's checked in for Harrell. P.J. Washington comes in for Miles Bridges. Oubre's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Martin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Gary Payton has checked in for the Warriors. The Hornets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Oubre outside. With the drive, whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Kelly.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Klay Thompson.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Hornets have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Pass the ball. Here's Washington. And the pass to Oubre. The second chance effort. And another shot. And it's good on the way in. Oubre's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Poole with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Poole no good. The Hornets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
To the paint. Here's Martin. Oubre outside. Outside Martin. There's Ball with the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Ball's got 14 points for the game.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball's shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
Pass to Poole. Payton kicks to Curry. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Now, here's Poole. Covered by Martin. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The baseline J. Another shot. And the bucket is good from Plumlee down low. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Porter. He kicks it to Curry. They need this one. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Passes it the ball. And they get it back. Plumlee, the pass to Washington. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you really can't say that it's like they've been lights out here on this run, but they are just getting a lot of second chance opportunities.
Now here's Curry. 19 points in the game. Good work there as it goes. Payton's got his second bucket.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter, and I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
Rule with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. Wiggins from outside makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His 2nd 3 of the half right there.
Porter against Ball. And it's Oubre off the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The first free throw is good. Charlotte making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's come in for Andrew Wiggins. And both free throws good for Oubre. Warriors leading by 21. Curry with it. 19 points in the game. The 3 from Poole. A rebound by Washington. Now here's Ball. He dishes it to Oubre. Over Porter. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Warriors shooting down near the 40% mark since halftime. They've been slow getting going. Poole the pass to Porter. Outside for Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poole no good. Hornets trail by 21. Oubre outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Oubre's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Golden State moving the ball around. And the basket by Curry.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Golden State. Poole up top. Covered by Oubre. Here's Poole. He's got 8. Outside Porter. Puts up a 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Rozier comes in for Ball. James Wiseman, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry kicks to Porter. And the Warriors miss again.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Really nice dime drop in there. Playmaking ability is exactly what you get from Isaiah Thomas.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Porter looking it over. Feeds to Wiseman. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Wiseman's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
Thomas passes to Washington. Rozier against Payton. It's stolen by Wiseman. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the basket by Curry.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Rozier the pass to Washington. Dishes it to Thomas. Beyond the arc. Wiseman with the rebound. Wiseman's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
It's good. Porter's got 5.
That was not an easy finish for Porter. I think he'll get pumped up about that one. Always nice to score against that kind of physical defense.
Now here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Wiseman. Outside Porter. The pass to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Rozier. And that one goes long. Charlotte has gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Count the basket. Oubre's got 11 points in the quarter.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Pass to Wiseman. Over Rozier. Wiseman no good. A difficult situation for Charlotte.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the basket by Rozier.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the 3-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Now Curry. He's got 23. Pass to Wiseman. Here's Porter. No good.
Oh, Rozier, great quickness. When he's focused and locked in, he can run you down and does not back off at all.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Setting the floor for the Warriors. And the old core of this team out there, Curry and Clay as guards with Draymond at 4. Kuminga out there with Wiseman. And the basket by Curry.
There isn't a shot Steph Curry doesn't have a feel for. Floaters, runners, whatever. The tougher, the better.
Now, here's Rozier. On the wing, Bridges. No good on the triple. Warriors leading by 22. Pass to Green. Goes up again. Here's Wiseman. And that one hits back iron. Hornets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Outside for Thomas. Hayward looking over the floor. Now the pass to Rozier. Gets an open look and hits. And that's 12 points for Terry Rozier.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving range for him.
On the assist.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. Over Thomas. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Warriors have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Thompson passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Rozier against Thompson. Now here's Hayward, guarded closer. Green with the block. And here is Curry. They double-team Curry. Kuminga with a wide-open look. His three-pointers off the mark. Kuminga's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Now here's Thomas. He's covered by Wiseman. Pass to Harrell. Curry with the steal. Here's Kuminga. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for Jonathan Kuminga.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Bridges. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Now here's Curry. Curry on the wing. Some nice passing by Golden State. And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Charlotte calls timeout. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Checked in for Charlotte. And the Warriors also making a change. Wiggins is checked in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Ball, the pass to Harrell. The dish to Hayward. Over Wiggins. That's short off the rim.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And that one's good. Green.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Harrell. He dishes it to Hayward. Looking to end his cold spell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
You know, Hayward's really an outstanding athlete, a sneaky good athlete. He's creative at using his physical abilities to draw fouls inside.
That one is off. You know, Hayward, like a lot of NBA players, is a pretty serious gamer in his free time off the court.
And you know what, Kevin? There are some people that think video games help with your hand-eye coordination. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but I do know there are worse ways to rest up and keep yourself ready for the next real game than what Hayward was doing.
And the second free throw, good.
And it's hard to believe that Gordon Hayward has been playing for over a decade in the NBA. Now a seasoned vet, firmly in the second half of his career.
Now here's Moody. Passes to Kuminga. Over Martin. Kuminga, no good.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Hayward has had a bit of a career renaissance lately, looking more and more like his old self.
And Kevin, it's just great to see him playing at this level again. I think it's testament to how much he loves the game of basketball as well as how badly this guy wants a chance to win a championship.
First free throw is good. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
Now here's McDaniels. Iguodala outside. Curry on the wing. Now here's Moody to the middle. Here's Iguodala. Count it. Good. Iguodala's got his first points of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here's Charlotte. Ball finds Martin. Back to Ball. Just 5 to shoot. Over Moody. Ball with the bucket.
Well, I tell you what separates Ball from a lot of players his age is that his footwork is advanced. He's got almost a PhD in footwork.
Now here's Curry. Here's Looney. Good D by Jones. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Yep, it counts.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
They double team Curry. Iguodala wide open. And the 3 off target. Hornets trail by 21. Here's McDaniels. And a miss there on the triple. Now, here's Moody. Not a lot of room. They double-team Curry. Looney kicks to Curry. From deep. Hornets with the rebound.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And that one's good, Richard.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half, and that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Curry passes to Bielitsa. Down low. And the slam dunk by Iguodala.
It's clear that Iguodala loves to dunk. Give him room to take off, and he's going to finish with authority.
Outside, Ball. Clark with the success of the play-in tournament. Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the crowd's anger. And here are the Warriors now. They have a 19-point lead. Thompson against Rozier. Thompson inside. Over Rozier. Thompson misses. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Warriors leading by 19 points. Inside. Bridges with the steal. Oubre on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Thompson outside. Oh, good with the triple. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
Here's Green. After the basket by Charlotte. 4 on the clock. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. Rozier against Thompson. Now, here's Rozier. He's covered closely. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Wiggins passes to Wiseman. He's looking for Wiggins and finds him. Thompson inside, covered by Oubre. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker and Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And the first one drops. And so Thompson nails both of them. So it's the Hornets now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Rozier. Harrell trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Thompson.
Good job that time initiating the action by Rozier. He forced the defense into that foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Oubre against Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Yeah, it's another basket for Wiggins. And impossible to cool off. I mean, he's got every chamber filled tonight.
Rozier with the ball. Here's Poole. Thompson outside. Now Poole driving in. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson from long range. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And as we've come to expect, another big game tonight and an impressive exhibit
for Stephen Curry.
Well, you have to marvel at how well he picked apart that defense repeatedly. Found the right guy in the right spot at the right time.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Martin's checked in for Oubre. And the Warriors also making a change. Bielitsa, he checks in for Jordan Poole. Pass to McDaniels. And Jalen McDaniels picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And in this era of player empowerment, Clark, do you think star players have ever had more leverage than they do today?
No question they have not. With social media, the platforms players have been able to build, the following the NBA has, not just domestically, but globally, all of that has converged to give players a significant amount of power. And not to discount the fact that players are more aware and educated in so many of the business aspects of the game than I've ever seen them, and that's an encouraging sign from my perspective.
And Rozier, here we go. Jones against Wiggins. Kicks to Iguodala. Back to Wiggins. Here's Looney. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Yep, that one goes in there. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rozier the pass to McDaniels. Trying to end the drought. Wiggins with the block. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
Jordan Poole.
Outside Martin. Here's McDaniels. Misses the shot.
And Iguodala's calling card really has always been his defense. And right there, he impacts the shot with another dose of that in-your-face D.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Clay. Tonight's passing was special. It looked like everybody was getting touches. How selfless is this team right now?
Well, that's what makes us special. That's what makes us champions. It's all about sharing the ball. That's when basketball is beautiful. That's when we look our best, and, you know, tonight was a testament to that.
You had heads swiveling all night, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you next time.